My 1991 FJ75 Land Cruiser used to have was like sprayed a weird camo color. You can kind of see there. And then it had a diesel V8 chev in it. So it's a 6.2 liter V8 diesel chev. Piece of crap, had no power. And built it, and then took the engine out, and then put this 292 chev into it. So 75 series, the 79 series that came after this has a wider back. And I don't know about overseas, but here in South Africa, the 75 series came with these bench seats. So you've got a 3-seater. And as far as I'm considered, look here, where is this? Homos. Over there you can see 3 people. And the newer buckies don't. They've only got a double seat. It's got the little, also the newer buckies don't have this little the little aircon window, which is pretty nice. I like those. Okay, inside. Let's do the inside first. Redone interior, nylon, redone door cards, Pioneer speakers. Got a radio out of a like 2007 Toyota D4D with a cassette deck in it too. Recently installed a Chinese boop, 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 alarm thing. It's gone over to the other side. Okay, on this side we've got obviously 3 pedals, manual, handbrake, 5-speed transmission out of a stock 75 series. It's the rough spline, so it's 3F or 2H gearbox, not the 1HZ. The 1HZ gearbox has got a fine spline input shaft and different lengths. So Toyota head unit. Made this little stainless steel box up here to house my rev counter and my vacuum gauge for economy. Also got a lighter plug. GPS because the speeder doesn't work. Oh, it does work, but it's off. Stock gauge cluster from a 75 series. No voltage, no oil pressure gauge, just fuel gauge, speedo, heat gauge. Also no rev counter. Runs pretty mint. I mean, it absolutely sucks on fuel. Really, really bad. Okay, we got our 4-wheel drive lever down here. Normal again. Got a little light up here, which really lights up the interior. Got a little clock from like a Camry or something. Fucking lights up nice. Even got you put the lights on, it dims. Those also have backlights. Stock underneath seats, all that come off. Okay, on the outside got some random ponton things. Unfortunately the bed is a bit rusted, so how do I show this? The roll bar doesn't really sit properly anymore. Land Cruiser steering wheel. Do have a snorkel on this though. Snorkel's pretty mint. Okay, as I said, the exhaust sounds really nice. It's got a exhaust from these brothers. These guys, they're in Mossel Bay, high performance. It's a really nice exhaust. I think the whole exhaust costs about 4,000 Rand. Very decent. It's got a free flow with a nice big 72mm side exit. Did a really good job there. 75, of course, has got the steel fenders that the newer bakkies lack. 75 also has got the separate indicators. Like I said, this is a grill from an earlier model. Got some spotlights, still the stock little bumper. Got a big radiator from what the diesel V8 had, and it's a copper, double thick, really thick core. Same guys who did the exhaust did this nice stainless steel pipes for me for my radiator. Got a stock Toyota power steering pump with a reservoir on it. Stainless steel pipe for the carburetor. Snorkel. Got the battery in there. Custom bracket thing because the other one was gone. My siren. And of course, main attraction, the 4.9 Chev. It's got a branch on it. You can see there I've got a 2-into-1 collector, and then it goes down there. It's a little bit tight. Things are a little bit tight down here with my brake slave. As you can see, it gets a little bit hot, but we've kind of wrapped it in asbestos. Made our own adapter plates. So it's a stock Land Cruiser chassis and rubber mounting, engine mounting. It's just a made adapter plate to the Chev essentially. It's got a Bosch alternator that they had on the shelf. Made the cowl, made the spacer down there, made this pulley. 38, I think it's a 38 Weber. Two throat twickel downdraft with a hat on. It's got an aluminium tappet cover from a 4.1 Chev. Very nice. Got the big radiator. Stock Land Cruiser airbox still with a pipe. It's got a electronic distributor. It's either from the V6 Chevs or later models of these. It's got a bit of a... it's got some slight leaks, nothing serious. And then essentially back there, you can see you've got a aluminium bell housing that basically just adapts any of these petrol or diesel Chevs or Cummins, because originally wanted to put a 6BT Cummins in here, 6AT Cummins. Vacuum leaks. We want to put the Cummins in this, but couldn't find an injector pump, so we ended up just slapping the Chev in here. You can put any Chev, V8, whatever. We had this lying there. We've got another spare one which we still want to fix up. So I mean, pretty cheap to put in. Overall, it doesn't cost that much, and yeah, it's a nice engine. It's been really reliable. I slapped a new petrol pump and a new starter motor on it. Starts like nothing. Still stock Land Cruiser brakes. These bakkies have got discs in the front, drums in the back. Got Old Man Emo in the front and in the back. Just the shocks though, not the springs. And of course here, got another one of those adapter plates made there. Custom, just made it ourselves. Stock Land Cruiser engine mounting. There's the starter. It's got the normal Land Cruiser 4-wheel drive with hubs, manual hubs. And I mean, the rest is all just stock. It's got the, like I said, stock gearbox, and it's got the diesel diffs. So the diesel diffs are 1 to 3.9. You can also get a 1 to 4.1. That's a petrol diff ratio or wider ratio. But this has got the stock, and I mean, I can peg the speedo at 160, which translates to about 140 k's an hour with the small 15s on it. And I mean, I normally had 16s, and with the 16s, it could go about 160 on the GPS. So, I don't know, why would you want to go that fast anyway? But yeah, I forgot to add, this bakkie has got a station wagon gear steering box in it out of a, I think it's a 60 series or something. So you'll notice there's the stock 75 series steering box brackets. The steering box sits there, and this arm goes backwards. However, on this bucky, they've moved it from there to here because power steering boxes here in South Africa for these are very scarce. So essentially, to get power steering, we've now moved the previous owners moved the steering box back here. So it's actually a pretty interesting little conversion, meaning the steering box sits further back. That's all.